So it seems that just on the Steam platform, there are about 10,000 games that release a day. That's an exaggeration, obviously, but you guys get the point. And as days pass, the discoverability for a indie dev gets harder and harder. So in this video, I want to advocate for smaller experiences or games as a way to combat the growing list of games being released on a day-to-day basis. In our current climate in gaming, a streamer or a YouTuber is a pretty good source for marketing for your games. It's not a one-to-one sales-wise, but bringing eyes to your game can only help it in the long run. Now, the con to that is that we live in a day and age, especially in the gaming community, where people are so quick to try to get the first review, the first article, the first video. So you often see a lot of the YouTubers and streamers stick to big releases because these days they're so close to releasing that they're back to back. And you being an indie dev who probably spent 3 or 4 years on the game that's another 15 to 20 hours doesn't cut it when you are up against something like Red Dead Redemption or God of War or Division 2, these live services that wants to take up all of your time. So they would probably be more inclined to play your title or stream it if it's say 2, 4, maybe 5 hours versus 10, 15, or 20, especially when competing in the same time frame as those other titles. This bodes especially well for YouTubers who plan their videos ahead of time, which means if they have their Red Dead Redemption review already out, that means they've already beat it and played it, and they probably did it within a week in advance. So now they can free up 2 hours or 3 hours to play your game and get that review maybe another 4 days out. Now, I know that as a developer, you have different goals and different dreams, so it might not be feasible for your idea to be 2 or 4 or 5 hours or 3 hours. You might be trying to build somewhat of an RPG, and that's going to be 10, 15, 20 hours. But I think more importantly for an indie dev is that you grow your brand, your name, because if you're solo, especially if you're solo, your name is synonymous with your studio name. When you say the word Blizzard, you don't really have a face to point that to. But if you say insert your game name here, your face is going to pop up. It's more personable. And I believe that we are at a time where indie developers need to build communities to sustain them as far as getting the word out, maybe being your first customers, sharing your dev blogs and your Twitter posts and your Facebook posts. I believe that is the future for game development, especially for indie devs. So the shorter the project that you can create and put out, still at good quality, the more your name grows, the more people are aware of the projects that you put out and are more inclined to try your project because they've seen the track record of project 1, 2, and 3 being good. So like I said, this doesn't apply to everyone. Just wanted to give you guys something to think about. Maybe you have a title that is meant to be expanded on. Maybe it has a large world and you're taking it piece by piece, chunk by chunk, so it's taking you a few years to complete, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. This is just something that I think about and I think should be taken as a consideration when you're working on projects and you're looking to go commercial with those projects. And with the state that we're in now, the number of games being released doesn't seem to be slowing down. And the tools to better be discovered doesn't seem to be catching up to the amount of games releasing. So you as a developer, or should I say we as developers, just need to find the best way to engage our fan base or potential fan base and show the community you have titles worth playing. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this style of format for this type of video where I'm doing short explanations or short thoughts on different things, let me know down below in the comments. If you guys want to support me on my Patreon or through PayPal or whatever the case, those links are down below. I also have a Discord if you guys want to join and have discussions. If you are a developer and you have projects that you're working on that you want to share and add to the community, that's also down in the description. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a very dope day. Hope you guys are prospering on your projects if you're a developer. And until next time, keep developing.